Hello everyone, welcome back to Learn Web Coding. My name is Durgesh Sahani. In this episode, we will connect a React login component with the Laravel Sanctum API. Quick plan: create a small API helper, create a separate login component, submit the email and password to Laravel, save the token, and show the dashboard from the previous episode after login. This is the flow we are building. React shows the login form. Laravel validates the user. Laravel returns a token and user. React saves the token and then React shows the dashboard screen. First, we create api.js and add the API base URL. This keeps the Laravel API address in one place. Now we create the API helper function. This function receives an endpoint path and an options object for method, headers, and body. Inside the helper, we add the request headers. Accept tells Laravel we want JSON, and content type tells Laravel we are sending JSON. Next, we call fetch with the full API URL. The spread operator keeps any options passed by the login function. Then we read the response JSON. Laravel sends back JSON for both success responses and validation errors. If the response is not okay, we throw an error with Laravel message. This makes the login component show a clean error message. If everything is okay, we return the decoded data so the component can use the token and user. Now we create login admin. It receives the form values and returns a post request to the Laravel login endpoint. Next, we create login.asxx. We import useState from React and login admin from the API helper. Now we create the login component. It receives on login from app, so it can send the logged in user back after the API request succeeds. These state values control the form, email, password, loading, and error. When state changes, React updates the screen. Now we create the submit handler. It receives the form event, stops the normal browser submit, and starts the loading state. Inside try, we call Laravel login, save the Sanctum token in local storage, and pass the returned user back to app. The catch block stores the error message and finally turns loading off whether the request succeeds or fails. Now we return the login screen structure. The header gives the form a clear admin identity before the inputs appear. The form uses on submit, so pressing enter or clicking the button runs the same login handler. The email field is a control input. Its value comes from React state and on change updates that state. The password field follows the same pattern but uses password type, so the browser hides the characters. If Laravel returns an error, this paragraph becomes visible and shows the message below the inputs. The button changes text while loading, so users can see that the login request is in progress. Now we update app.asxx, we add use state, import login, and keep the dashboard layout from the previous episode. Inside app, we add user state. If user is empty, app renders login. After login succeeds, app automatically shows the dashboard. In the dashboard header, we add a logout action. Logout removes the save token and returns to the login screen. Now we append login styles to app.css. The auth page wrapper fills the browser height and centers the login card. Next, we style the login card, heading text, and helper text. Now we style the form, labels, and inputs. These styles only target the login form. Finally, we style disabled buttons, error alerts, and the dashboard header action buttons. Now we run npm run dev, make sure the Laravel API is also running with PHP Artisan Serve, because React will send the login request to port 8000. Here is the login screen. I will use admin@example.com with the password, the same admin user we created in Laravel. After successful login, React switches to the dashboard we already built in the previous episode. Now we click logout, the saved token is removed, and React returns to the login screen, so we know the logout flow is working too. In this episode, we created an API helper, built a separate login component, connected it with Laravel login, saved the token, and redirected back to the existing dashboard. In the next episode, we will build category management in React and use the saved token to call protected category APIs. That is it for this video. Our login and logout flow is now connected to Laravel and the dashboard is protected.